Okay, so this is just an overview of the Fox Cloud 2.0 app. Every hybrid inverter, K-series with battery storage is going to show you this overview. A grid side is not going to show you the battery or potential load setup, depends on wiring and installation. So once we all bring up the app, we're going to see an overview of what the system is doing. Initially, we can see our solar is generating just above our roof here at 640 watts. Now, the first thing that the solar is doing is going to provide the home with power. Okay, we can see the home is using 144 watts. So the excess is going into the battery, and we can see the battery is currently charging up by 500 watts. You may sometimes see grid importing or exporting a very small figure while the home is being provided for by the solar or potential battery. The batteries can charge and discharge certain figures, so a lot of the time the grid will be zero, but you may take a very, very small amount from the grid. Okay, as we scroll down, we're going to see our work mode here, and this is where we can change our work mode schedule. And we can have it from self-use, which again is always providing the home first of all, the battery second, and selling back last of all. If we go down to more, you can see feed in priority, a backup if you have a backup system, peak shaving, and mode scheduler, and again you can link it to your Octopus Agile tariff. Again, anytime we click the blue tab across, we are then going to put that work mode active. Now, self-use is always the most efficient. If you're living in the property and you have battery storage, you want to make the most of your solar production. Again, we can see total revenue. Now, this is an idea of how much you've potentially sold back. Below self-use, we're going to see daily production, and this is going to show you what your system has produced over the course of the day. You can take it further over the week, month, and year, and over the total life history of the total system. Now, so far, this system today has produced 1 kilowatt of production. So we'll go back to yesterday, where we have a little bit more information. So yesterday, this property produced 37% of their system was self-consumption. So they actually produced 43 kilowatts. 15 kilowatts, just under 16 kilowatts, went to the load and the battery. Load is always going to be your home. Okay, and actually exported 27.5 kilowatts back to the grid. So as we can see, load consumption, 90% self-sufficiency. So everything they used, other than 10% yesterday, was from solar and battery storage. So we can see our load consumption is 9.4 kilowatts, 8.5 come from our solar and battery, with 900 watts coming from the grid. Now, I can bring up the total for the year of this property. So we are currently at the end of June, and so far this system has produced just over 4,000 kilowatts. It has sent 1,600 to the home and to the battery, and actually exported just under 2,500. So overall, since this system has been up and running, they have saved themselves 75% off of their energy bills. So only actually paid for 25% of their bill since January this year. Okay, so we're just going to go back, and below we can see a graph regards to our battery state of charge. SOC means state of charge. So along the bottom here, we can see the timing, and along the left hand side we'll see the state of charge percentage. Now the green is how much is charged up by, and the blue would be discharged. And of course at the bottom we're going to see our impact on the environment, how much we've saved from CO2 reduction, how many trees we've equated to planted, and how much oil we have saved for the world. Okay.